Hey there, besties. Thank you for stopping by. I am MICHONDENYSE. What we're doing today is something a little bit different. One of you guys went ahead and sent me an email. You wanted me to give you some advice. So you ask, I answer. I'll go ahead and read it to you. We're not going to give out anybody's name. So shout out to you for even being able to do this. I appreciate you. So it reads, hello, Miss Denise. I need some advice. I have known my best friend for 21 years. And she recently tells me she has been in love with me since we were kids. She is a single mother of 2 children, a son 16 and a daughter 10. She cooks for me, sacrifices time for me, and does not ask for anything, just wants to spend time with me. Is there any advice that you can give on the situation? Okay? So what I did was let him know I will do this, but you have to give me permission to bring it to you all so that you all can weigh in as well. Because I'm sure there's a lot of gentlemen that will already at this point have some opinions. However, I asked some additional questions and here are the answers. So this gentleman is 32, soon to be 33. He is an engineer. I won't be specific, has been in the industry for 4 years and makes $75,000, has an apartment, has no kids, and says that he cares about her a lot. Says that she has 2 baby daddies. It says she has 2 baby daddies that I know due to us going to school together. Oh, okay. So he knows who the daddies are, it sounds like, because they went to the same school. And it says his hesitation is how her kids may feel about him. Her schedule gets busy and sometimes plans get canceled due to her having to tend to her children. So let's recap real quick. This gentleman would like to know if his best friend of 21 years who says she's in love with him, if he should move forward. His concerns are her kids, 2 of them, 116, 110. The woman cooks for him, sacrifices time for him, and doesn't ask for anything in return. She has 2 baby daddies, so 1 per, and he cares about her. Clearly, he said that, okay? You said that your hesitation has to do with her kids, which I can completely understand. I'm feeling that the hesitation is how the kids will feel about you. But if you've known this woman for 21 years, these kids should be comfortable with you already. I would assume. Maybe I'm wrong. You've known her since high school. You know who her baby daddies are. And you've had a good friendship for 21 years. Now, all of a sudden, it needs to change. Or she wants it to change. So why didn't it change way back when you were in high school? Why didn't she want you in high school, or even you want her? Why is it that you all didn't get it together then? Why is it that you've been so close to this person all this time, and now that she's in her 30s, we're going to assume that you are all at the same age. Now that she's in her 30s with 2 kids, that now she wants to hang on to you. So I know you listen to this channel. Obviously, I'm assuming that you've seen all the information that has come from Kevin Samuels, and I'm not holding him as the, all of all. But at the end of the day, I don't know what this woman wants, but what I will say is, why would you want to deal with it? Why can't you just keep her as your friend that it has been all this time? And if she's too much into you or loving you too much, then maybe it's time for this friendship to end, and then you move on. No, I don't think you should get involved with her. No, I don't think that you should get in a serious relationship with her. No, I don't think that you should marry her. And I think you should let her be and live her life the way that she's been living it. Move on to whoever it is that she needs to move on to. Not even because of the fact that she's a single mom, which is kind of a red flag. But I think, in my opinion, that she does want to use you. You're doing good. You have no kids. You got your own. You're making a decent salary. And if she has to, stop what she's doing for a 16 and 10-year-old, which she should take care of her kids. Why do you even want to be a part of that? Why would you even want to get involved? So honestly, I think if you're asking the question, you're going to do it, which, do what you're going to do. But what I don't understand is why it is, if you've been here and if you've been listening to anybody in the manosphere, not me, I'm not manosphere, but if you've been listening to anyone in the manosphere, the red flags are already, she's over the age of 30. She got 2 kids. She has 2 kids by 2 different men, of which you know who they are. Like you know who these people are. She's not with either one of those people. Obviously, she had the 16-year-old pretty young, since I'm assuming you're the same age. She's 33. So this sounds like trouble all the way around. Nothing positive whatsoever. It's the fact that after 21 years, you've been sitting there waiting in the wings. Like, I don't know. This is me assuming. If you've been friends, it's been friends, and you've been besties, and you've been cool, and this, that, and the third, and you know everything about everything. I would think that she possibly was just holding you to the side until she was done doing what it is that she wanted to do. And now she wants to rein you on in here to ride on out for the rest of her life, or at least until something better comes along. Why were you not good enough in high school? Why weren't you good enough before the first kid? Why weren't you good enough after after the first kid was born? You wasn't on her radar then. And then somehow, some way, she found a way to get pregnant again. And listen, I don't know her circumstance. All I know is the information that you gave out. But this sounds like the start of a Kendra G video of someone calling up to her daggone show. I say no. I vehemently say no. Continue to be friends or cut it off. It's okay. You don't have to be besties with somebody for the rest of your life. You don't have to know her forever. So leave her to her life that she chose, that she put together with those 2 men, with those 2 kids, and enjoy her results. That's all I'm saying. And you need to go and find someone, if that's what you're interested in a relationship, someone that you can start over with, and not even about being someone younger, but somebody with don't have this much baggage. This woman is looking at you because you are basically successful at your age, and you look good to her now. Now, there's only the 2 dudes that she has the babies by, but how many people, if you think about it, after 21 years, that them pumped and dumped, and she was still crying to you and wasn't thinking about you, and now she reaching mid-30, and now all of a sudden you start to look like a daggone steak. I say no, but you're going to do what you're going to do, so good luck to you. Please feel free to leave us an update if there is one on where it is it went if you decide to go for it, okay? But other than that, the rest of y'all, please go ahead and chime in, which I know you will. Leave your comments. Let us know what you think. Be respectful to this young gentleman. He is a subscriber. He is a bestie. He clearly does need some sort of guidance and some sort of advice. So if there's anyone else that would like to get some advice, feel free to send me an email. It actually would be easier. I am MICHONDENYSE at Gmail. Please, it's always in the description box. Send it to us. You have to, if you're sending it to me and you want my advice, then you have to agree that I will go ahead and I will read it on the air. Because this is a lot better for me, in order for me to get the information from you that I need to go ahead and make an informed decision, instead of doing something like these other people where you bring people up and you just never know what it is that you're going to get. All right. I appreciate you. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing. I will see you all in the next one.